Hey peeps, Donna here, also known as Schwig. It is late at night. I've just come home from the movies with my mama and figured I better get this video done before I forget what happened today. It's not all exciting. What did I do? I worked and I went out with my mama. So I took her to dinner tonight. So I knew I was going to do that. I didn't plan it in my Fitness Pal. Had an idea what I was going to have, but I wasn't 100% sure. I thought when I got to the restaurant, I thought that they had like a shrimp cocktail kind of thing at this particular place, but they didn't. Or they've changed their menu since I was last there. And so anyways, we ended up getting chicken wings. I got chicken wings and salad. I ordered 2 different kinds of chicken wings. And they come in orders of 10 each. So I had 5 chicken wings for dinner. Then we wrapped them up. Well, I shared them, of course, but we wrapped them up. And then I took them to the movies tonight because I forgot to take my movie snacks with me, and not just my movie snacks but my actual last meal of the day. So I just had chicken wings twice, and yeah, it all worked out. Anyways, I've been thinking, I don't often drink iced coffee, but I do every once in a while with cream, usually on like really hot days, if I do make it. But the way I make it is I use my Keurig and I have my pods and I brew a cup of coffee, and usually if it's a really hot day I'll know in the morning that I'm going to have a nice coffee later in the day. So I'll brew the coffee in the morning and then I'll just let it sit on the counter until it's a little bit cool, stick it in the fridge until I'm ready to have it. One occasion I actually put ice in my cup and brewed the coffee over the ice so that I could have it almost right away. But my question to you guys is, and I did post this on Instagram earlier, and I got a couple of responses back, but I want to know from you guys, number one, which do you prefer? Do you prefer brewed coffee cold for an iced coffee, or do you prefer cold brewed coffee? What is the difference? Okay, I get that they're brewed differently. I know that there are actual cold brew coffee makers. What else do I know about it? I was told that it's a cracked bean that you let sit for a lot of hours, or even overnight. But I don't know what the difference is. Like, what is the difference? I know you can buy it in bottles at the store, the Starbucks kind and stuff like that. I've seen it. But what's the big difference? Like, what's the difference between the cold brewed coffee and hot coffee that's cold? You know what I mean? I just, let me know below. I genuinely don't know. And if you know me for any length of time, you know that I have just only recently, since going keto, started really drinking coffee. So I'm not really a coffee connoisseur. So let me know what you think about the coffee thing. Planning my meals is getting a little more challenging. I've mentioned that I am eating from my cupboards. I'm not going and buying very much. I did break down and purchased the other day. I bought a case of eggs from Costco, and when I say case, I mean a flat. So I think, what is there, like 30 eggs or something like that. Bought a flat of eggs. I bought a 1 liter thing of heavy cream, 1 pound of butter, and I did not buy olives. I figure I need to use up the coconut oil in my cupboard. It's been there for a while, and I accidentally bought 2. I bought 1 and then forgot I had bought it, and then bought a second one. So I've got 1 that's not even open, and it's the Costco the Costco size. So they need to get used up and make space in my cupboards. And I did purchase online. I haven't posted it yet, but I'll do a review for Switch Grocery. So I've got myself some peely nut butters and some more coffees and teas and stuff like that. Coffees, not teas, coffee and hot chocolate and stuff like that. So stuff I'll be trying, but I do have to make sure that I fit it properly into my macros because they do have carbs in them. Not everything did. One of the coffees didn't, but most of the stuff has carbs in it, so I have to be careful with it. Fitting it into my diet. But yeah, so like I said, I'm really challenging myself to use everything in my cupboards. But like my olives are almost all gone, so I'm using them sparingly because I really like them and I don't want to be stuck just eating olive oil. I gotta start buying some stuff for my husband, but really it's my cupboards that also need to be cleaned out. So I will be eating a lot of tuna, salmon. I think I got some smoked oysters in there. Yeah, and then my sister-in-law gave me some spaghetti squashes, so I've got 3 decent-sized spaghetti squashes that all need to be cooked. I just stuff. And if I don't make a conscious decision to sit back and just deal with it and use it, I'm not going to. I use the stuff I bought last, and that's the way it works most of the time. Does that make sense? I use the stuff I bought last. So I haven't been buying any cheese. Every time I go to town, I ask my husband, do you want anything? Do you want anything? He keeps saying, nope, nope. So I'm not buying him any bread. I'm not buying him any extra stuff. Yeah, so it's getting challenging. I was going to start walking this morning, Monday morning, but I decided that I'm going to start on Wednesday. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses for not doing anything today. As part of the DSK program, I want to, you need to stay at it for a week at a time. They ask you not to switch anything up throughout the week. So my scale has been trending kind of steady, and I don't want to go and exercise and end up dropping more weight and not know if I've reached my protein threshold. So I've gone the last almost full 2 weeks without working out, unfortunately, but on that note, a good thing, my ankle, I think it's completely better. I'm not having any problems with it whatsoever, and my hand still has a little bit of a twinge right there, but nothing. I think it'll be fine by Wednesday for me to be able to work out. And I'm just going to start out slow. I have to. This body don't like to run. and you know what? As funny as I think that is, it really makes me sad. I really at one time thought that I could take up running and do like 5K, what are they called? Runs, marathons, whatever. And like make that part of my life. Like I really wanted to do something like that. But at this point, I don't think I'll ever be able to. Maybe if I lost another 50 pounds, maybe I'd be able to. I don't know. Anyways, I don't have anything else to say. I was just wanted to mention about my chicken wings and that, I didn't really plan them, but they were still right on par with what I'm supposed to be having. And yeah, so it was a good day today, especially after yesterday and having a meltdown and eating all those macro muffins. So, if you're new to my channel, hey, and if you're returning to my channel, thank you so much. Love each and every one of you. And if you aren't already subscribed, go right down here and push subscribe and hit the bell if you want for the notifications on when I put out these videos. And yeah, I'm going to be sticking around for the next, well, to complete the 30 days. And we'll see after that what comes my way. I will be trying to do the DSK challenge for 90 days. You notice how I'm talking? That's not good. At one point I was going, yes, 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 I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. And now I'm saying, if I finish it. No, 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 I can't do that. I can't do it when I finish it. So I'm sticking to the DSK for 90 days, and I am sticking to the hashtag Operation Lowest Weight for 30 days. Did I mention today is the 13th of August? Yes, it's the 13th of August today. So I'm on day 13. Maybe I said that at the beginning. I don't remember. Okay, peeps. So will be attaching my Instagram posts. There are not very many of them today, but you know, it's the way it goes sometimes. So go this way to watch the Instagram posts if you haven't already seen them on Instagram. So peace out, peeps. Good morning, peeps. Monday morning. Who's ready for a Monday morning? I have been waking up every morning for the last 4 days with a really big headache, and I thought maybe it's because I've reached my protein threshold on the DSK program, and that very well could be, but I didn't wake up with a headache today. But if you watched my Insta stories last night, you know that I kind of went to town on my macro muffins and shot my carbs up over 20. And on that note, that shot my calories way up, my fat way up, my protein way up, everything. It shot everything up. So I wouldn't expect to have the same symptoms today as I did have the other days. Monday lunchtime, I am going to be sitting at my desk again, and I feel like I'm showing you guys the same stuff all the time. I really have a very boring kind of variety of foods that I eat. So I have here 8 pieces of meat, olives, cheese, and half a cup of cottage cheese with sugar-free, calorie-free Walden's strawberry syrup. Hey peeps, I feel like making myself an iced coffee, but I have a question for you. Which is better, coffee brewed over ice or cold brewed coffee? What's the difference? I have no idea. I am not much of a coffee connoisseur. I'm still not going off plan. Here's what I'm having. Caesar salad and wings. So for dinner I had 5 wings and some of that salad, and for my snack later during movie time, having another 5 wings.